All right, welcome back to another 10-minute ab sequence with me, your boy, Patty D. I got a timer over here. We're gonna do 35 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 10 movements. You're gonna be out of here in 10 minutes. The goal, move the spine in ways that you're not used to moving it. Side bending, rotation, some extension. For me, the weight training, the sitting at the desk, I get tight. And so contracting the abs in different ways tends to loosen up my lower back. We're also gonna do some side glute stuff, send some blood flow to those small muscle groups of the hips. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Only thing I need you to keep in mind, when you're breathing out, pull the abs towards the spine. When you're inhaling, feel as though you're inhaling 360. We want to avoid what is called doming, which is where there is no contraction of the abs and you're just moving. That's a prerequisite for hernias. I see it a lot, and especially men. You have to be smart here. If something is too much for you and you're either holding your breath or your face is getting red, then you're going too hard. For example, the legs are a lever. There is not too much pressure on the abdominals right now. If I extend one leg, there's a little bit more. If I extend the other leg, there's even more. If I bring them closer to the ground, it's even more difficult. If something like this causes you to really squeeze and hold your breath, and you can't keep the abdominal engagement, it's too much. So I can't be there to help you out with this. You need to make the call. You need to be the judge on how hard you push yourself. There is such thing as going too hard, and you could hurt yourself doing this shit, even though it's simple and it's body weight and we're on the ground. So just keep it in mind, all right? Besides that, let's have some fun. Let me go into what we're doing first, because that thing's gonna start off right away, I think. Take a look. First thing we're gonna do is we're going to do side bending. So you're just gonna simply exhale, tap the elbow to the knee. During all of the intervals, I'm gonna show you what's gonna come next, all right? Let's get started in 3, 2, y 1. Go. Feet are together. Side bending. You can move the legs as well to get that connection between the elbow and the knee. Just a nice simple warm up. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The next thing you're gonna do is we're gonna go opposite elbow to knee. As you can see, my hips are coming off the ground. You might even fall over. Let's get started in 3, 2, and 1. And if you don't make the connection, don't worry about it. Just work on getting that rotation. Two, 1, good. Next one we're gonna do over-unders, just like this. If that's too much for you, you can keep the legs bent, all right? Hands are gonna be behind the head just to support the neck, and we'll go in 3, 2, and 1. Pull the belly button towards the spine on the exhales. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next one's going to be rocking like a ball. You roll onto just your shoulders, and then you hover on the sit bones. If you want something a little more difficult, it's called an open leg rocker. Same exact thing, except legs stay extended. All right, let's start in 3, 2, and 1. I go for a brief pause up at the top. I like this because it helps massage the spine. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to work on that hip abduction muscle, the side glute. You're going to be in a side plank, and you're going to make arcs, like so. If that's too much, you can either do it on the knee, or you can chill in a side plank. Let's get going. 35 seconds. You notice how my spine is in what's called a plumb line? I'm not bowing up at the ribs. I'm staying stacked. Bottom glute is working just as much as the top one, but all the other muscles are also working that are facing the floor, like the rib muscles, the lats. Oh, fuck, time. Talking too much. Other side, 3, 2, and 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We're going to do a plank, and I'm going to give you the option to make it more difficult. Regardless, we're going to keep the pelvis tucked like this. Okay? So you're going to start in a normal plank. Face is going to be over the hands. And if you want to make it more difficult, let's get going, by the way. You can walk the feet back so you're looking down between the elbows. All right? Good. One more time on your back. We're going to do hip lifts. You're going to look left, lift your hips off, lower down, look right, lift your hips up. See the brief hold? I'm just changing my head so my neck doesn't get tired in one position. Ready? Let's go. Push down with the triceps. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go back to the plank, except we're going to move it now. Plank push-ups. This is what they look like. Hands stay still. Elbows lift. If you wanted modification, You can lift one elbow at a time and lower one elbow at a time. Ready? Let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 more. We're going to just do each side individually. You're on all fours. You're going to keep your pelvis tucked. You're going to open out, and then you're just going to gently rotate elbow towards the knee. It's surprisingly good. Ready? Let's go. Pick a side. 4, 3, 2, 1. You can also do this from the hands and feet. I'll show you what it looks like now. Probably ain't gonna be pretty. That's all right. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time. Fastest 10 minutes on the internet. Plus the talking I did a little earlier. Anyway, I hope that you got a little bit of good ideas from that. It was nice. We hit like a bunch of different planes. Did stuff from the back, from the side, from the hands and feet. That's how I like to do my abs. Keeps things fresh. Anyway, hope that you like it, and I will see you soon.